Fond du Lac police are investigating after receiving reports of multiple gunshots heard outside the parish school apartments. When they arrived, they noticed several vehicles and homes that had been damaged by the gunfire. No injuries were reported. Fond du Lac Police Chief Aaron Goldstein releasing a statement saying, quote, Fond du Lac Police Department is fully committed to keeping our community safe. We will not tolerate reckless and dangerous criminal behavior that puts lives at risk. Fond du Lac Police Department will use every resource available to identify those responsible and ensure they are held fully accountable, end quote. The investigation is ongoing. If you have any information, you are asked to contact Fond du Lac Police.